What's up, guys? We're about to complete yet another trip around the sun, so you know what that means. It's time for my annual list of what's going to be hot in video for the upcoming year. Now, these are just my predictions, but I have to say I've gotten pretty good at this over the past few years, so this is what I see coming for 2023. In 2023, the maximalism trend is going to continue. We are well into the roaring 20s, folks. What does maximalism mean for video? It means a lot of wild transitions, bright colors, motion graphics, and just more and more and more and more effects. And 2023 is going to be even more maximalist than 2022. I mean, this is the year that Greta Gerwig drops her Barbie movie. And if that is not maximalism, I don't know what is. So just think about maximalism kind of affecting every trend we're going to talk about today. Let's first start with how your videos are going to look. In 2022, I predicted that our videos were going to be more saturated, and they are still more saturated than they have been in years past, but they're actually going to be warmer in tone. So this is the example I showed you last year. This is what videos used to look like in years past. This is what they looked like in 2022. And this is what I think they're going to look like in 2023. More warm tones, still saturated. The next trend for 2023, I'm sorry to tell you, is more and more short form vertical content. Even though TikTok is clearly the king of short form vertical video, Instagram and YouTube are still doubling down, trying to capitalize on this trend, with YouTube Shorts even rolling out its monetization strategy in early 2023. Now, I have a lot of thoughts about Shorts monetization on YouTube. If you're curious about it, I will link to a video up here where I talk about that. But what's different with vertical video now is that it's really highly produced. If you remember the earlier days of TikTok and vertical video in general, it was really raw, like practically primitive, and that is not the case anymore. Vertical video is getting super highly produced. You're no longer capturing it with just your smartphone. You are going to be using your professional camera on a rig that turns that camera vertical to capture these short form videos. If you are interested in a rig like that, I'll link to the one that we use for our DSLR down in the comments. All right, the next trend has everything to do with text. I've said it in the past and I'm saying it again. 3D text is in. Just look at some of the opening titles from some of your favorite TV shows and films that are hot right now. The other trend we're going to be seeing with text is more of a hand-drawn custom look. So taking a basic font and manipulating it for a more custom look. This app you're looking at right now is called Pixelmator Pro, and I'm going to be creating more Pixelmator Pro tutorials starting next week. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Another trend I see for 2023 is these glass pane effects over your videos. I love these effects because they're more usable for the kind of corporate projects that I work on. But in 2023, with that maximalism trend, they're getting amped up as well with some colors and tints. Now, if you love this trend like I do, FX Factory has a great new pack of glass pane effects for Final Cut that I'll link to down below. Or if you are an Apple Motion user, I'm going to be doing a tutorial about how to create your own glass pane effects, dropping on that channel like tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember, but I'll link to my other channel down below so you can subscribe to that so you don't miss that. All right, the last trend prediction I have for 2023 is all about the way your interviews are going to look, and they're going to look more editorial than they have in the past, meaning that they're going to be more in context with the subject matter of your interview as opposed to like an unidentifiable space. Let me show you what I mean because you're probably confused. This is what the confessional interviews on Project Runway looked like for years and years and years and years and years, and this is what they look like now. You can see that there's much more of a sense of place in these interviews as opposed to just being like in an empty studio, or what I call the dreaded Dateline look, where the background is so blurred out you don't know if they're in a hotel room or a spaceship. I think your interviews are going to be shot like wider, and your subjects are going to make more sense in the space as you set them up. They might even be like leaning on something and like more interacting with the space for your interviews. You guys, those are my predictions for 2023. Do you think I'm right on the money? Do you think I'm wrong about anything? What trends are you loving? What trends do you hate? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I picked out some other videos I know you're going to love. I'll see you again.